Alright guys, episode 16, Winfield Cup 9, Panasonic Cup 2 review. What an interesting round this has been from the Winfield Cup 9. Some massive upsets, some losses that I was very surprised at in the big mix of it, and it has come down to such a close race for the final 8. Huge. So we'll get right into the results. And the Winfield Poms defeated by Men of Steel, 905 to 1177. Sloppy Dogs, 1078, defeated by Barber Schnoz, 1249. Laney's Lunatics, 1224, defeats Harden to Fuck Up, 1219. That was important for Laney's. That was an important win for either side there, and Laney's got ahead. Riddle All Stars, 819, defeated by Blindsided, 1225. Men Are Mavericks, 1029, defeated by We Finally Won One, 1035. Close, tight. We Finally Won One, got through and is still in contention. Peptides, 1080, defeated by NFI, 1166. Massive upset, NFI, huge. Peptides sent spiralling out of the 8. It's going to be hard to get back in there. Sleven Doves, 1169, defeats the Pelicans, 1143. And in a big game for the Sleven Doves, have given themselves every chance to stay in the top 4. A bad miss by me. I didn't realise Tahu Harris was out, and my emergency was Yates, who only got 23, and that cost me. That cost me big time. So, bad. Sharkies are back, 10-14, defeated by Silverwater Raiders, 11-03. And another big upset. Sharkies are back. Would have liked to have won that one to cement themselves into the 8. Didn't come about. Silverwater Raiders putting up a good score. Dorco Salamanca, 913, defeated by Jebane Dragons, 1084. Jebane Dragons with a slight hope of getting in. It's going to be tough, but giving them every chance anyway. Calpus Rules OK, 1290, defeats the Gazelle, 1125. Calpus pulls out one. Nuisance value against the Gazelle. That might have just, killed his dream there of getting in the 8. The Gazelle, I think, it's just. Points difference is just too low, but prove me wrong. That was a big win from Calpus. You would have liked it too, I reckon. Okay, we look at the table now. Blindsided and the Men of Steel both on 26. 26 cements themselves into the 4. They're just running out now to see who makes the minor premiership. Then you got the Pelicans and Sleven Doves both on 24. Not cemented, but sort of penciled in there to make the 4. They just need to win one more game. I think more the Sleven Doves than the Pelicans, with the Pelicans having a big points difference there. Sleven Doves with a very small points difference, so they want to win to stay in there. No one on 22, which is a 4-point gap to Laney's in 5th there. Good points difference for Laney's on 20 and 5th. Then Hard to Fuck Ups on 20. Points difference is good as well. Staying in there. Sharkies are back on 20. Their points difference will probably kill them. 104. It's better than Finally Won One, who's minus 270. He's on 20 also, and that's the 8 at the moment as it stands. Then outside the 8, on 18, Peptides. 712 points difference. Barber Schnoz, 689 points difference. And the Gazelle, 211 points difference. That 211 points difference may not be good enough. The Jebane Dragons can still get 22 points, but the minus 218 points difference is going to be the deciding factor. Both Gazelle and Jebane, 4-1. Peptides there, 1 of their last 5. That's why they're still going to turn it around somehow. Sorry guys. NFI down there on 13th, on 16 points. Then you got Silverwater Raiders. NFI also with 4-1. 1 for the last 5. Silverwater Raiders on 14. Menor Mavericks 14, who have really the back end of the season has been disappointing. Turco Salamanca on 12. Cabos Rules OK, 12. Got themselves out of the bottom three. Sloppy Dogs on 10 with the Widging Poms. And you have Riddler All-Stars, who hasn't won a game. So we look at the 2 games left for Blindsided, and the Peptides and Sharkies are back. That's not easy for Blindsided. He's going to keep making his average. I reckon he'll win both, but 2 teams that are desperate to win, not easy, man. See how it goes there. Men of Steel, they got Laney's and also Menor Mavericks. So one easy game, one hard game, in my opinion. The Pelicans have Turco and also Gazelle. Turco has been giving some decent points lately. Last round wasn't so great for them, but they can pull one out. And the Gazelle, who wants to keep winning. So Pelicans have got a couple of tough games there. Sleeve and Doves, we've finally won one and hardened the fuck up. 2 guys who want to win to make the 8. Not easy at all for Sleeve and Doves. Needs a win out of those 2 though to stay in the 4. Harden the fuck up. After their last loss, they got Menor Mavs and Sleeve and Doves. Should beat Menor Mavericks, and again, Sleeve and Doves will be a tough one. He'll want to win one of his games. Sharkies are back. We'll have NFI, who have been putting on some points recently, and Blindsided, who are on top of the comp there. So Sharkies are back. They look good a few rounds ago, but they've dropped a couple of games. They need one out of those 2 to give themselves any hope. Laney's Lunatics have Men and Steel and Whinging Poms. They should make it, Laney's. 22 should get it with their points difference. They should beat the Poms. Men of Steel is going to be a tight one. They want to win just to say, look, I'm here to play. So they've made it. I think Laney's have made it. There's a bold statement there, even though there's about 4 teams on 20 points. I think they're home. Peptides with a shock loss on the weekend sees Blindsided and Barber Schnoz. Blindsided, oh geez, it's tough for the Peptides. I want to win one of them. They've got to win 2 to make 22. So, it's going to be tough for them. I don't know. Barber Schnoz is coming home a bit stronger. And you got Blindsided there. So Gazelle's next. They got G-Bang Dragons and Pelicans. G-Bang can pull out a score when he wants to. Holding on to a glimmer of hope. Mathematically can make the 8. The Pelicans, who wanted to cement themselves in the 4 also. So they're not easy, those 2 for the Gazelle. Has to win both games. These guys have to win. We finally won one. Had Slev and Doves and Turco. So not easy for finally 1-1 to make the 8. Needs both with his minus 270. Needs to win both to stay in. Barber Schnoz has the Riddler All-Stars and the Peptides. It's looking good for the Barbers. If they get a good score on Riddler and win both their games, they could have made the 8. It's going to be interesting there. Someone's got to drop out. 2 guys, someone's got to drop out for them to get in. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes against Riddler here. It's all about points difference to make it. G-Bang Dragons, they've got the Gazelle and Silverwater Raiders. Holding on to that glimmer, needs 2 good wins. Not just winning, they need good wins with a couple of hundred on each to give them a chance of making it now after that loss on the weekend. Sorry, G-Bang didn't lose, he won, so my fault. So he's just got to keep winning. So, yeah, so in the end, the guys outside the 8 from Peptides down to the G-Bang have all got a chance mathematically. 22 will make it, but your points difference we'll break it up and we'll make, lost words. It'll make the 8 interesting anyway. If the guys down here put some points on each win. So good luck, guys, on that one. It's a tight one. I love it. It's awesome. we'll kick over to the draft, and our first semi-finals have been done. And you could say there's a couple of upsets here. We'll go through the results. In semi-final 1, Men of Steel defeated by the Gazelle, 799 to 769. The Gazelle was coming last early on in the season, and then have kicked home, and we're one win out of the money game, the grand final. Amazing comeback there. Men of Steel, a bit of a shock loss there. Cruises along and then drops the qualifying elimination final. So they go on. They got a second bite, the Men of Steel. Cowboys Rules OK puts on a big score against the Pelicans, 972 to 723. That was just Roberts scoring a couple of tries and getting some good luck after his bad luck a couple of weeks back. So he's through to play now. Men of Steel. That's going to be an interesting game. Really interesting one. G-Bang Dragons losing to Harden to Fuck Up, 732 to 801. Harden to Fuck Up putting on a decent score against G-Bang. G-Bang's now knocked out, so are the Pelicans. They're gone. Harden to Fuck Up go through. And then Sloppy Dogs defeated by Fluffy's Nuffies, 720 to 671. Not huge scores by the boys there. 671 won't win you any games at the moment. Sloppy Dogs need to turn it around. They've got Harden to Fuck Up, who posted 800 points. So someone's got to give, either it's captain's choice or something in that team. So now we've got Men of Steel vs Cowboys Rules OK, Harden to Fuck Up vs Sloppy Dogs. The winner of Men of Steel and Cowboys Rules goes on to play Fluffy's Nuffies, and the winner of Harden to Fuck Up and Sloppy Dogs play the Gazelle for the grand final. Gazelle and Fluffy's Nuffies get a week off. So you can click on Draft Guys and have a look, the boys that are in it, and see the tree there. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting who makes it through. Just on trades, guys, I've had a few offers for some trades of my players in teams. I'm a bit reluctant. Tell me what you think on comments below. Is it, if I give my good players away to other teams, is that cheating? Is that a faux pas, or is that, should I just keep out of it? I'm sure other guys who have been knocked out may have got offers also. Let us know what you think, guys, especially the guys who are still in it. Men of Steel, Cowboys Rules, Harden to Fuck Up, Sloppy Dogs, Gazelle, and Fluffy's Nuffies. What are your thoughts on that? You're still on the game. Comments below, guys. Good luck, guys, in that one. And we'll make up for a very interesting couple of weeks coming up. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks.